Welcome to our weekly Premier League XG review. This is where we dive into the exciting world of expected goals and see if the final score truly reflects the chances created on the pitch. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever watched a football match and wondered if the final score tells the whole story? This is where XG and other similar stats come in. These numbers let us look beyond the game. XG is not about opinions, it's about real data. It helps us know if a team played well or got lucky and shows us which players create these chances. Furthermore, tracking XG across games can even help us predict what might happen in future games. In this video, we will be examining all Premier League games that occurred over the weekend. Before we start breaking down games, let's go over the common abbreviations that we will be going through in this video so that we are all on the same page. There are 7 main abbreviations that will be seen throughout the video. I expect some of you to know them already, but for those who don't, the terms G and A means goals and assists respectively. The terms XG and XA means expected goals and expected assists respectively. The terms BC and BCM means big chances and big chances missed respectively. Finally, PSXG means post-shot expected goals. The key difference between PSXG and XG is that the former takes into account what happens to the shot once the ball has left the player's boot. For example, if 2 shots are taken from the same location under the same set of conditions, they would have the same XG value. However, if one of these shots is a scuffed effort put straight at the keeper while the other is a clean strike towards the top corner of the goal, the former would have a significantly lower PSXG value than the latter. This metric helps us measure 2 key player attributes. The first of these is how clinical a player is at shooting. The second attribute is a goalkeeper's proficiency at making saves. Liverpool secured a 2-1 victory against Newcastle in a closely contested match. The post-shot XG for Liverpool was 1.8, indicating their clinical finishing in front of goal. Both teams created a single big chance and managed to convert it into a goal, highlighting their effectiveness in capitalizing on key opportunities. Interestingly, there was an intriguing inversion between their post-shot expected goals and expected goals value for both teams. While Liverpool showcased efficiently by converting their limited chances into goals, Newcastle struggled to make the most of their opportunities, as suggested by the higher post-shot expected goals compared to their XG. One notable individual performance was that of Almiron from Newcastle. Despite having a relatively low XG of 0.6, he attempted 6 shots, showcasing his eagerness to contribute to the attack and thus could have scored on a different day. On the other hand, Liverpool's goalkeeper Aston played a pivotal role while Liverpool were down to 10 men, making a total of 7 significant saves to thwart Newcastle's attempts. Darwin Núñez demonstrated his clinical finishing prowess as he managed to score 2 goals from an XG of 0.5. This included a remarkable goal with an XG of only 0.07, illustrating his ability to convert even challenging chances. His performance was lethal, as indicated by his higher PSXG of 1.52. From a tactical standpoint, Liverpool displayed a preference for attacking from the right-hand side. They shot 3 times as much from the right compared to the left, suggesting a deliberate strategy to exploit vulnerabilities on Newcastle's left flank. Overall, the match summarised with Liverpool's efficiency in front of goal, Newcastle's missed opportunities with Van Dijk's red card, and general individual moments within the game. In what was a competitive match, Arsenal and Fulham played to a 2-2 draw. Arsenal's 2 goals was well below their XG of 3.3. The team's post-shot XG of 2.0 suggested that it was the attackers that were poor rather than the Fulham keeper being great. Arsenal created 4 big chances but only successfully converted 2 of them. On the other side, Fulham's XG and post-shot XG were both 0.5, demonstrating their efficiency in scoring from limited opportunities. The match showed some key insights. Arsenal's performance was marked by a high number of errors that were harshly punished. Typically, Arsenal would win such a match 9 out of 10 times, but their errors proved costly on this occasion. The difference in the second half was brought about by the substitution of Nketiah, who took 4 shots in 45 minutes compared to Trossard, who had none in the first half. Saka had a mixed showing. He had a key role for both Arsenal goals, but also made mistakes that Fulham exploited. Fulham targeted the left-hand left-hand side of the pitch, focusing on Saka's defensive vulnerabilities. Ramsdale's performance was not up to Arteta's standard, considering Fulham's post-shot expected goals of 0.4 and XG of 0.5. While Ramsdale managed some key saves, the first goal he conceded had a low post-shot expected goals of 0.06, suggesting potential areas of improvement in positioning and goalkeeping. We have a video about his potential replacement Raya and why he would be a massive upgrade for Arsenal. In a dominant display, Chelsea emerged victorious with a convincing 3-0 win over Luton Town. The Blues' goal tally surpassed their expected goals, highlighting their ability to finish in front of their net. Chelsea's XG was recorded at 2.3, while their post-shot XG stood at 2.8. During the match, Chelsea created a total of 4 big chances, 2 of which were successfully converted into goals. Looking at Chelsea's individual performances, Sterling outperformed his expected goals tally, contributing to the team's success. Gusto also had a brilliant performance while replacing team captain Reece James. He was able to get 2 assists while his expected assists was only 0.4. By being direct and scoring 2 out of 3 goals in total from 16 crosses, it shows what Chelsea's main gameplay is. On the other hand, Luton Town struggled to generate high quality scoring opportunities, resulting in their low XG and post-shot expected values. Chelsea's defensive efforts limited Luton's ability to threaten as they failed to score despite their limited chances. Interestingly, although Luton's attacks were primarily directed towards the left-hand side, no shots originated from that area. This probably contributed to their low XG as Chelsea were able to prevent any serious attacks towards their goal. In this fixture, Manchester United secured a hard-fought 3-2 victory over Nottingham Forest. United's goals closely aligned with their XG of 2.8, reflecting their efficiency in front of the goal. Their post-shot expected goals, however, stood higher at 3.9, indicating that there were some missed opportunities that could have extended their lead. Both teams created 4 big chances each, with Manchester United converting 2 of them into goals. Bruno Fernandes shone in the match, being at the heart of everything for Manchester United. He contributed to 2 goal involvements and had an expected goals involvement of 2.2, highlighting his crucial role in Manchester United's victory. Turner also had a good performance but prevented an expected goal during the match. However, it was not enough as Manchester United had far too much firepower, especially when Forest went a man down, and in the end, Forest lost the game by a goal. In an exciting clash, West Ham secured a 3-1 victory against Brighton. West Ham deserved those 3 goals with their XG being 3.0. West Ham created 5 big chances and converted 2 of them, demonstrating their offensive power. On the other hand, Brighton's XG of 1.5 resulted in only 1 goal being scored. They did create a big chance, but it was saved by Areola. The match unveiled some intriguing insights. During the match, Brighton took 25 shots. Compare that to last season, top 6 teams like Arsenal, Manchester City and Manchester United had an average of around 15 shots per game. Despite Brighton dominating possession and taking 25 shots, their shot quality was poor, reflecting in their low average XG per shot of 0.06. Ferguson did have a post-shot XG of 1.2, but Areola's goalkeeping was instrumental in preventing Ferguson from finding the back of the net. West Ham's approach, however, involved deep defending and counter-attacking with precision. Their well-timed attacks generated venomous shots, as indicated by the average post-shot XG of 0.4 for shots on target. In the one-sided encounter, Manchester City emerged victorious with a 2-1 win over Sheffield United. The goals scored by Manchester City did not align with their expected goals, however, of 3.6, reflecting in an inefficient conversion rate. Their post-shot XG of 2.5 indicated that they missed opportunities that could have led to more decisive scorelines. Manchester City created 4 big chances but only converted 1 of them. On the other hand, Sheffield United, with their limited limited XG of 0.7 were able to convert their only chance they created. Outside of that, they were not able to create any significant chances, highlighting their challenges in generating significant offensive threats this season. It's worth noting that Manchester City had further opportunities to extend their lead, including a missed penalty by Haaland and an outstanding save by Fotheringham on Alvarez's shot, which had a high PSXG of 0.85. These instances could have altered the scoreline significantly, potentially resulting in a more substantial victory margin for Manchester City. In an eventful encounter, Aston Villa secured a convincing 3-1 victory over Burnley. Aston Villa's 3 points exceeded their XG of 2.7, indicating their clinical finishing ability. However, their post-shot expected goals of 3.8 suggest that they might have missed out on additional scoring opportunities. Aston Villa created 3 big chances in total, successfully converting one of them. On the other hand, Burnley's lone goal came from an XG of 0.7 with 1 big chance converted. Aston Villa's performance was marked by their effectiveness in front of goal. Despite their higher post-shot expected goals, they managed to create and convert key chances. Matty Cash stood out, exceeding his expected goals of 1.3 to contribute to 2 goals. While Aston Villa had a strong showing, Watkins had a bit of a tough luck as his post-shot expected goals of 1.73 indicates that he could have scored. Burnley's goalkeeper Trafford made 2 crucial saves that prevented Watkins from adding more goals to his tally. Tottenham Hotspur secured a 2-0 victory against Bournemouth. Tottenham's goals aligned closely with their XG of 2.1, indicating efficient finishing. The team's post-shot XG of 2.8 suggests that there were some missed opportunities. Tottenham created 3 big chances and successfully converted one of them. The match followed a standard pattern, with Tottenham dominating the game against a struggling Bournemouth side, with Bournemouth struggling to create high-scoring, high-quality chances and were unable to find the back of the net. In an evenly contested match, Brentford and Crystal Palace played to a 1-1 draw. Both teams scored goals that closely aligned with their respective XG values, indicating a balanced and fair result. Brentford's XG was calculated at 1.0, while Crystal Palace was slightly lower at 0.8, further underscoring the closely matched nature of the game. The teams also displayed a similar level of creativity, with both Brentford and Crystal Palace having expected assist values of 0.6. This suggests that the opportunities created by both sides were of equal quality. Despite the low scoring nature of the match, both goals came from relatively unexpected moments, with each goal having an expected goal value of 0.05. Those instances highlight the unpredictability of football, where even low probability chances can result in goals. Wolves secured a 1-0 victory against Everton in a closely contested encounter. The teams also displayed a similar level of creativity and attacking threat, with both Everton and Wolves having expected goals and expected assist values of 1.2 and 0.8 respectively. This suggests that the opportunities created by both sides were of equal and comparative quality. However, Wolves managed to make the most of their chance, while Everton couldn't convert the opportunities into goals. The difference in the game came down to taking chances when they arose, as highlighted by the big chances and big chances missed stats. Thanks for watching. We'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section down below. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more football content.